Hello everyone, and in this video we are going to write our first Golang program, which is going to be the Hello World program. So before starting it, you should install any IDE which you want. I am using VS Code. Also, you should install the Go programming language. So the tutorials of this are available on YouTube. You can watch that. And after installing, when you should run your VS Code. In that, make sure that you have Code Runner extension installed. Also, install the Go programming language, which is by the team of Google. Also, one setting which I would recommend you is when you search in setting, in that you should write run in terminal. So here Code Runner extension. So just enable this. So after that, we are ready to get started with our program. So I will make a new folder here and I will name it Lec1. And in this folder, I will make one file which I would name main.go. So now you may ask that why main.go. So it is a convention, in whichever file you create, in that the execution will always start from your main.go file. So you should always write the starting execution point file name as the main.go. So now looking at the basic syntax of our file. So every file must have a package declaration. So what is a package declaration is that in C, C++, as you have some headers which you include in your code. So in the same way, in Go, you have to write a package declaration. So here I will write it. So here, as you can see, we have one Lec1 package declaration, which is the name of this folder. This is Lec1 test. This is used to write the, if you want to write a test file, and this is package main. So we would be choosing package main, as this would be we don't have any other files in this. So this would be our main package and we want to execute here. After this, we need to write a function main. So in this function, we would write our main code, which would be executed line by line. So in this, what we have is we'll write a simple hello world program. So there is a package that is fmt. So as you can see, as I type fmt, so I'll undo it and I cut this. Okay. So now you can see that there is nothing. After I type fmt, you can see here that it's popping up the suggestion. So when I click on enter, it automatically imports fmt. I have to not manually import it. Okay, so this is one of the advantage of using this programming language. Now, so these are the methods. So I'm using println method. So what it basically does, it prints a line and adds a new line to it. So I'll write hello world. Okay, and this is it. So now I will save this file and then I will open my terminal. In this, I'll move to the Lec1 folder. Now I'll run the program. To run it, you should write go run and then your name of the file. My file name is main.go. I will run it. So as you can see, hello world gets printed and the program exits. So this was a very basic program. So in this, as you can see, as I mentioned earlier, that you don't need to write manually write this. So even if I delete this, it would give me an error here that it is undefined. But if I just save this file again, it auto imports for me. Also, the one very useful thing in Go is if I add here multiple spaces, enters, etc. So as you can see, so this is very ugly looking code and I don't include this. Okay, so now this is error and this is very ugly looking, and I just save the file. It auto imports for me and it automatically formats me for this. So it is a very helpful feature. Also, this is the fmt package, and this package is used for standard input and output. So this is one of the methods. So as you can read, println formats using the default string and writes to the standard output. Spaces are added between operands and the new line is appended. Okay, so what it basically means is that it prints this line, and after that, whatever the next thing would be, it would be on the next line. So there is like one more thing, that is the fmt.Println. Okay, so what this does is, let's write here hello world also. Okay, so now what this does is it prints this line, but the execution, like the cursor is on this point line only, and it does not append a new line. So what would happen is there would be hello world, and then this hello world would be printed beside it. So I will run that for you. One. So as you can see, there is like no line space. So just the difference between print and print line is that print uh, like prints the output and does not like move to the next line, but print line prints the output and then it moves the next thing onto the next line. So this was basically it for the lecture. So thank you and see you in the next one.